Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, hee hee, and vitamin D, baby, coming from up there and right in front of your screen, my friend. Let me set the camera down. And welcome to the Zillionaires Club. We are at Adams State Park in Adams Lake State Park in Ohio. We are probably 45 minutes away from the state line between Ohio and Kentucky. One thing that I have learned from this trip is that my geography is getting better, because most of the time, like back then, I didn't even know where Ohio was, or North Dakota, South Dakota, Michigan, Minnesota. I mean, I knew they were part of the United States, but if you were to ask me to point it out on the map, I would have been like, okay. But at least now I know, because I've been traveling. So, if you're heading East Coast from Seattle, you would head over to Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan. And then if you go down, it's Ohio, where we're at. And then it's going to be Kentucky, and then Tennessee, Alabama, and I think Georgia, somewhere down there, and then Florida. But my geography is getting better because I look at the map every day. No, it's not a wet dream. But my friend, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Kahn. Happy birthday. Should we sing a birthday song? You're too kind. I do that to myself every day. But for a second there, I thought those were lotuses. Lotuses? I don't know. Let me see if I can show them to you. There's a reason why I want to show them to you. Bring the camera over. There are tons of them. Let's see if I can get a closer look at this one. If you know what they are, let me know. I don't think they are lotus or lotuses. But my friend, the reason why I, even though I'm heading down to Florida, so I'm going down to Florida for Teal's event, because, during this whole COVID and, everything is being shut down, and I was traveling. I kind of made all my plans, made all of my plans for till September. But then I was like, because I've been wanting to meet Teal for a while, and then, and the other one would be Ralph. But Ralph doesn't have an event, so hopefully he'll be there too. But then, mainly Teal, because, I think she does a lot of things that I want to do in the future, because I feel like with her event, there's going to be a lot of people that are from, psychic people, spirituality people, kind people, compassionate people, vegan, vegetarian people. And in the future, with the Zillionaires Club, that's what I want to do. And she is one of the people that I would love to have lunch with. Who was the other person? I'll smoke a blunt with Elon. I would smoke a blunt with Chappelle. Buy Ralph some grapes. Just have lunch with Teal and just talk about life. And who was the other one? I'm missing one person. I don't know. Maybe I'll just, I want to have lunch with Eminem, and we can do rap battle in Vietnamese. You crazy. But I'm so excited, because you know how I feel about event and, online course and, or online courses. And, that's what Teal is doing. Like she's like merchandise, she's selling online course event. but then kind of work. It's more like a workshop. So I want to go there because I want to go there and I want to learn more about it. And the main thing that I want to get out of this is to understand how understanding myself more better. Like I know I talk a lot about my like, because the number one thing of the Gazillionaires Club is to understand thyself. Yes, I observe myself. I do a lot of observation. I spend a lot of time by myself. And sometimes I feel like, I kept on falling back on this track. Like, why am I craving for meat? Why am I drinking alcohol? Why am I still smoking weed? Even though, it's like not every day, but like once in a while I get the crave and I do it. And I feel like there's something that I'm missing. There's something that I'm missing. It could be a community. It could be, I need better people to look up to. I don't know what it is, but I feel like when I was on my trip and I got everything planned out, and and I was on YouTube and I was watching her channel, and then on the thing it says, oh, the event on August 22nd, and I was like, I was up in Michigan. I was by Menastique or Mackinac, somewhere up north of Michigan, and I was like, okay, how long is it going to take me to get from Michigan all the way down to Florida, Miami, Florida, on the 22nd? And I was like, if I drive for, let's say, 4 to 6 hours a day, I can get there within a week, and I would have the whole week left, and I can kind of plan my trip and then, have fun in Florida, because that is my destination. I wanted to move to Florida, but the thing is, right now it's so hot, so I want to stay on the north part of America, and then during the winter, that's when I come down to Florida. But everything changes because there's something that that's calling me. Like, I feel like I want to be there. I want to learn. I feel like it's gonna help boost me to understand more of myself and be more consistent of like, for example, if I keep talking about I want to be a vegetarian and eventually I want to go vegan, I can't, like cannabis and alcohol must be a no-no, because I think that's a spirit, like it's a spirit thing. Anything that alters your mind is not going to be good for your for your conscious and your subconscious, right? And then with cannabis, recreational, probably once a year, like on Christmas. God, I can't do it. It's so hard. There's no way. That's, for me, it's okay. I don't want to put like a restriction, like 100% restriction on my life. I still want some freedom, but then there are freedom in a healthy way, not not the kind of freedom where I regret after and be like, I was so stupid for doing that. I was so stupid for eating that meat. I was so stupid for drinking that alcohol. I don't want to do that. And I feel like there's something missing that I want to learn. And that's why, I feel like it's my calling. It's like I want to be there. So that's what I want to get out of the event. I know that I'm going to meet more people, because people in T.O. Swan's community, I think they're like, like I mentioned before, spiritual, psychic people, vegetarian, vegan, people that self-aware. And I feel like, that's perfect, because when I started this journey, I had to put a lot of things behind me, friends and family. And even taking this road trip, it's for me, because, it's like I'm tired of the politics. I'm tired of the gaslight and the mainstream media. And I don't want to get caught up in that. If you follow my channel up to this point, there are certain times I'm very unhappy. And it's like I don't want to get involved in it. It's just too much. And when I say I don't want to get involved, it doesn't mean like I'm gonna ignore the harsh reality of it. It just means that I'm gonna focus on myself, because if I'm not focusing on myself and I'm telling people like, hey, everything is a lie, instead of wasting my time doing that, I can just focus and keep working on myself, because I know for a fact that peace gotta start from within all of us. Kahn, hater can suck my weenie. We cannot project peace. We can only, give peace from within. And that's why I want to be there. And I feel like it's gonna help boost my journey, understanding myself more. It's gonna teach me the business aspect of it, because it's going to be very similar to what I want to do in the future when I have the Gazillionaires Club, because I want it to be like that. But even though I have an idea that that is what I want to do, I still don't have any clue how to plan out activities, or what kind of people is going to be in my circle. That's why I keep making content, and whoever is coming along, and we start building friendship over time, because only time can tell. And that's when I get together my crew, and then we'll do something similar. But first, like the fact that I'm traveling, trying to understand myself, and and I was like I should definitely come to this event, because there are so many benefits that I want to get out of this. And I'm glad I'm gonna be there at the event. And anything that teaches self-love, I think it's the greatest teacher of all. So I will, if you, man, by the time you see this video, I'm probably gonna be done and over. But it's for me to keep track of my journey, so you can know where I'm at. So that, my friend, is why I'm heading down to Florida in such a hurry, even though I have about 2 weeks left. And happy birthday, Kahn. So I guess that is kind of my birthday gift. Kind of going down there to the event, meet Tio, and just kind of what I can get from the event. And probably there's going to be a lot of people that are very like-minded. So maybe that's where I find my tribe. Who knows? So much love, my friend. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.